Cerberus? Father.
You want another piece of this or what?
Which to choose? Should help. Exegriff. This ought to be interesting. It's just the edge I need. Good as new.
Think I've got one. Another Skillus Ion. There we go.
Back to dust.
Here on Olympus is the opposite of everything about that lifeless squalor you reside in, Zagreus. Fight on and come to us.
Numbskulls.
Zag, ever see a fellow by the name of Orpheus down there? You ever heard of him? I bet you have. And I have had a funny thought, a little jest that maybe we could try if you'd be up to have a little harmless fun.
Harmless fun at the expense of Orpheus? You have my full and complete attention, Dionysus, mate.
That chap comes up with the most smashing songs, so I was thinking maybe we could spin him into old tales, something like how maybe you and I, like, we're connected or something. He'll buy it. Tell him for me, yeah?
keepsake powered up. Time to collect. Olympus, I accept this message. Something else. Ready.
Yeah, man, you know what it's all about.
I thought we were on better terms, cousin. I ask only for your cooperation, yet still you turn your back.
Did what I had to do.
Very much prefer to think we both know better than to let old grudges stew forever, Zagreus.
The strength of the goddess. Where now? Much better. Some members of our family do not yet fully understand just how precarious your situation is, cousin.
my Lord Dionysus here. He goes about as though this is a festive matter of some sort.
Come on, Athena, girl, you really mean to tell me that discovering a long-lost relative isn't a cause for celebrating right away? I mean, you can't be telling me a thing like that, because if Zag isn't a cause for feasting, I don't know what is.
Thanks, family. Sure, why not?
My coffers are not yours for pillaging. Worthless.
Can't do that. Coming through. Ready. Than's power.
My brave daughter Athena beat me to you this time, has she? No matter. With her blessing and my own, you shall be nigh unstoppable.
I greet you, Zagreus.
Should help keep me going. Think I know what you're going to say. Peace to Savannah.
You withstood the combined might of the Furies.
I'll just go on up. and we're off.
Come in. Sure don't see a lot of other nymphs around here, huh? We don't die too easy, most of us. Makes me feel all special.
I've never met another nymph now that you mention it. Heard of a few. The goddess Artemis sounds like she spends more time with nymphs than the other Olympians.
That's what I heard. Though it's not like we all hang out. I mean, you've got the dryads and the naiads and the nereids and the oceanids. Pretty much every type of terrain up top, there's a kind of nymph who loves it. Maybe we need a name for underworld nymphs, too. It'll be my pleasure.
Really hit the spot. Till next time.
Take care, yeah.
Right there. Now, it's a flame eater. In the name of Hades. The goods. Message for you, Lord Hermes. It says, "This offering is dedicated to the incomparable god of swiftness, from whom the news is always good because he's bringing it. You are a real mate, you know that? I really owe you one, Zagreus."
Look, cuz, I'm going to accept this choice and brochure from you one last time, all right? But from this point, I'm doubling down on all professional responsibilities here. Strictly business between us, although secretly, you're one of my best mates. Want you to know. Hey, you got out of there in practically no time at all before. Let's see if you can have another go like that.
Faster than ever. I'll take this one. Gods grant me strength. All right, Nerny, let's have it out between us then. Rearmed. And don't come back. Onward then. Good. Another day or night in paradise.
slowing down.
Lord Uncle Zeus. He's offering an exchange. See how we can modify the rail. There we go.
Again, you're tampering. I expected more from the Exalted.
Cheers. That's the butterfly ball. Dust. Olympus, I accept this message. Not letting me in. find?
But you refused, and now I'm here, and you're somewhere else. Forgive me, stranger, for, in retrospect, I was too terse after you told me what became of my Achilles. Tales of his climactic battle I had heard. The stuff about his ashes and my own, that was all new.
No need to even ask forgiveness, sir. Achilles is one of my closest friends, but he doesn't care to talk about himself, about those times. It must be very painful for the both of you.
Oh, we've all seen our share of pain by now. But knowing that he cared for me in the end, after the end, it dulls the feeling of it for a bit. As do these conversations, I guess.
Thanks. Here's the fee. Got some zest. This has to be some kind of bad dream.
Ah, it's finally time, Asterius. He's here. Aren't you now, you vile, insignificant hellspawn? Prepare now to be overrun.
Oh, this is unfair. That's a bronze-plated Macedonian Tau Lambda. What's an obnoxious bellyacre like you doing with the most durable chariot created to date?
You don't deserve to know. Suffice it that Asterius and I were handsomely rewarded once again, and we shall not hesitate to exploit our hard-fought spoils against you!
Good.
A most enthusiastic audience!
Fiend, who taught you such sloppy technique?
Just as in battle. You scratched the detailing. A gracious audience. We shall thwart your each and every trespass of Elysium. God, my chariot! You filth! Olympus, vengeance for the Macedonian! You fiend!
They say to never meet your heroes. Someone back home would practically die for this stuff. I won again, Shade, thanks to your support. You Shades enjoy yourselves. So close. And check. You're mine. I caught a scuffer. What now? Enough. I can't. Exograph, prepare to fire. Weak. In the name of Hades. All right. Need to keep looking down those passageways. I'll pay for that. All these tunnels. Rearming. No Satis. A sack fit for a huge three-headed hound. Popped up. One Satyr sack coming right up. Should come in useful.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
See you, boy. You're not going to stop me.
You bypassed Cerberus again, I see. Unfortunately for the both of us. Darkness. A wasted effort. challenge me again?
I guess so.
Stubborn oaf.
Wretched excuse for a father.
Such utter disrespect.
Come on, get up.
You truly dare? Behold.
Let me go!
Hold still. I must admit, you learned something at some point in all this. You shall not.
I did it. In the name of Hades. The ancient blood. Fish.
Another trout.
Mother isn't far.
You're back.
It's only me.
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think. But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
No, he's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there, ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
I just don't know, my son. Olympus is behind me. And the underworld. I cannot imagine I would be very welcome there after all this time.
But you are the queen.
Yeah, you are the queen. Achilles, would you tell me something more of Patroclus? You mentioned you were very close.
We could have been no closer. The ashes of our bodies yet mingled together somewhere on the surface there. What can I tell you, lad? I loved him with all my heart. And he left me too soon.
But now you're both here in the underworld. Can't you go seek him out? Or alter your arrangement with my father?
I tried, lad. I have tried. On both accounts. What you propose is not that simple, it turns out. But I shall tell you what. When next you see Patroclus on your journeys, you keep speaking to him for me, won't you?
I'll do what I can. Father changed the blasted lock already.
Quit meddling back there.
Has to stay shut like that.
Keep out of there, I said.
You know your father's rules.
Cease with your endless snooping.
Not permitted there.
Turn yourself around.
Come on, lad.
You stay away from there. Oh, how could he? You.
Question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up, did she? Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere, you hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath of Olympus on all that you hold dear. And know that it is not for my sake that I'm warning you.
You can't hide the truth forever.
The vicious, triple-headed Cerberus shows some restraint for now.
See you, boy.
Hello, friend.
Hey, Orpheus, you've noticed the resemblance between me and Dionysus, haven't you, mate? I'll tell you a little secret, but you have to promise not to tell. We're really the same god. I love a good feast, don't I?
But Zagreus, that is a striking revelation, the connection you describe. I see it. I can see it now. To think the god of wine and you are intricately linked. It isn't obvious, is it?
Oh, there's more to it. A bit grim, really, as I'm a little older than I look. You see, the Titans, they once tore me limb from limb, but then my heart was saved, and that's where Dionysus comes from. That is the connection between us. You understand me, mate?
Your tale stirs my soul. It truly does, my friend. It is a marvel to me that such heroism isn't widely known, and I'm committed to the spread of all such truths.
Dionysus and I appreciate it, mate. Fish delivery for the head chef. Freshly caught, just for you, chef. Use them wisely, my friend. Dusa, in my father's chambers, he has a bedside portrait of somebody. Is she someone with whom you were familiar?
Oh, Prince, I'm not permitted in your father's chambers. Are you kidding me? I'd ask you what it's like in there, but I don't think I'm supposed to know.
Don't worry, you're not missing much. Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
She did she? Among my many children, both those born to me and surrogate to me, you are one of the most thoughtful and most generous of all.
You have always cared for me and protected me and given me someone to look up to. This is nothing, Nyx. That's one more prophecy fulfilled. Never a dull moment with Lord Dionysus around. Musical, right? That's music. Not going to work here. Not here. Practice, practice. Can't do that here. Like that.
This ought to be good.
Let's see here. Not right now.
All right, back to work.
I'm on my own. You're no mere weapon, are you?